Daniel once loved God with a fire that burned brighter than the sun. His faith was his anchor, his joy, his everything. He saw God's hand in every sunrise, in the laughter of his family and the warmth of his home. But then, tragedy struck like a thief in the night, and stole it all away. In an instant, his world crumbled, leaving behind only dust and silence. Now, Daniel lives in the wreckage of his former life, a ghost in his own home. The man who once sang praises now only speaks in bitter whispers. He's broken, angry, and utterly alone, convinced that the God he once adored has abandoned him. His heart is a fortress, and grief is the guard at the gate. Pastor Reuben, a man with a gentle spirit and a heart full of concern, tries to breach those walls. He knocks on Daniel's door, hoping to offer a sliver of light in the overwhelming darkness. But Daniel slams the door shut, his voice raw with pain. "Don't talk to me about God. If God cared, my family would still be alive." The words hang in the air, a testament to a faith that has died. Pastor Reuben leaves, his own heart heavy, praying for the man who has forgotten how to pray for himself. That night, the silence in Daniel's house is different. It's heavier, colder. As he sits in his armchair, surrounded by memories that haunt him, he hears something that makes his blood run cold. Footsteps. Slow, deliberate footsteps echoing from the hallway upstairs. But that's impossible. He lives alone. The house should be empty, save for him and his ghosts. He freezes, every muscle tensed. His breath catches in his throat. The footsteps stop. He tells himself it's just the old house settling, his mind playing tricks on him. But then, the lights begin to flicker, casting dancing, distorted shadows across the room. One moment on, the next off, plunging him into terrifying intermittent darkness. A chilling draft snakes through the room, raising goosebumps on his arms, even though all the windows are sealed shut. The temperature drops, and he can see his own breath fogging in the air. It's not just the cold, it's a feeling. A palpable presence. He feels eyes on him, a heavy, malevolent gaze that seems to press in from all corners of the room. This isn't grief. This isn't his imagination. This is something else. Something dark and ancient and hungry. Fear, a feeling he hasn't truly felt since the day of the tragedy, grips him in its icy fist. He's paralyzed, a prisoner in his own home, trembling as the unseen entity seems to draw closer. Then, through the oppressive silence, another sound cuts through the air. A soft knock. Tap, tap, tap. It comes from his front door. He glances at the clock on the wall. The glowing red numbers read 3 a.m. Who could possibly be at his door at this hour? Is it Pastor Reuben, back again? No, the pastor wouldn't come at such a time. Is it a part of this haunting? Is the darkness outside trying to get in? Every instinct screams at him not to move, not to answer. But the knocking comes again, gentle yet persistent, a stark contrast to the menacing atmosphere inside. It doesn't feel threatening, it feels different. Driven by a desperate curiosity that momentarily outweighs his fear, Daniel forces his trembling legs to move. He peers through the peephole but sees nothing but impenetrable night. Taking a deep, shaky breath, he unlatches the deadbolt. The click sounds deafeningly loud in the quiet house. He turns the knob slowly, pulling the door inward just a crack. And what he sees makes the air leave his lungs. Standing on his porch, bathed in an ethereal, soft glow against the pitch black of the 3 a.m. darkness, is a woman. She's dressed in brilliant, pure white, her expression calm and serene. She doesn't seem to feel the cold. She just stands there, looking at him with eyes that seem to hold an ocean of understanding. Who is she? What does she want? And how is her presence connected to the terror unfolding within his home? The story is just beginning. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, because you won't want to miss what happens next. Thanks for watching.